Hello my friends, it's Asher Postman, and in this video I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to do a cool vocal chop like I did in my recent official remix for Riley Clemens' Better For It. Check it out. Yeah, let's get right into it. Alrighty, so here's the project right here. Let me play it real quick. So yeah, the main vocal chop right here is split up into three parts. There's a high and a regular and a low. So let me play them individually for you. And then middle. And then the low one. So they're all affected separately, but they're all routed to this one channel. So there are, like, all of these effects are in common with them, but they all have their individual other effects. So I'm going to mute them all real quick and show you each individual one. So first, the high one. So I have gross beat going here, adding a gate to it. And it's like there's no gate at first, and then this automation clip right here automates the gate on for all of them. And the reason I did this was because it sounded cool. I was kind of going for like a Skrillex sort of type chop for this because I really love the way he does it. So what I did with this one is I added that gate thing. I do a lot of EQ, like subtractive EQ on these. I use isotope trash for the distortion, just some pre-EQ, like boosting the mid frequencies so they distort more. Just a little bit of drive on here, some more EQ, the amp simulator, like convolver thing, and then dynamics. And then I added quite a bit of compression here. It's compressing quite a bit, like 14 dB. I just thought it sounded kind of cool. And then this reverb and some flanger and like widener from Serum Effects. It just made it have kind of a cool, unique tone. So, and then like this automation clip right here is automating the reverb send. So in between like words, it kind of just like fills it up with reverb. And every single channel, like this channel also has that reverb that's being automated to the same automation clip, and same with the gross beat thing. So, yeah, then this one is like really similar. But just a little different. Like I have a different distortion on here, the wave shaper, similar EQ, compression, and the same Serum Effects too. So yeah, it's just a little bit distorted differently, and there's not that amp simulator on it. And then the low one here is literally just an EQ. I just wanted to add that low layer just a little, like to thicken it up a little bit. So all together they sound like this without all the other effects. And then they all are, like I said, routed to this one channel. And this is where I made it sound more interesting and exciting. Just with quite a bit of OTT, sound goodizer, some subtractive EQ, sausage fattener. Basically just cheating to make it sound good with all these like cheat plugins. So this is what they sound like together. So yeah, all together they sound kind of cool with that gate and all those effects, kind of like mashing them into one sound. And then they're obviously side chained to the pattern of the kick drum. Yeah, so then this last part of the drop, there's this little thing here. That was kind of like very inspired by Skrillex again. That's literally just her saying, "Count it all this joy even when." Count it all this joy even when. So I just like took that little piece right there and I added some like auto tune to make it like jump pitches really fast. And I think I had a lower octave. It's bounced down right now because I was saving CPU. But there's like a like a normal octave, like with some formant, I think, and then a octave below. And then what I did was I added like this really intense wave shaper, which is muted because, like I said, I bounced it down. But then I added this technique, like where you take the ring modulator and like get that really annoying high frequency sound and just add a little bit of that to the sound to make it more sparkly, I guess. Sound goodizer, EQ, just doing some subtractive EQing on some of the more harsher frequencies and stuff. Then some delay, reverb, and sidechain, so it like bounces. Yeah, so that's literally just the whole drop. Pretty much the essence of this vocal chop is layering different octaves and different formats of the same sound and getting creative with the reverb and the distortion and just kind of making it a little bit unique. Like everyone's doing vocal chops, but if you experiment, you can get a sound that's like just a little different, which is the goal. Yeah, so once again, here's the drop. And that's how I did the vocal chop for this remix. I'm thinking about maybe doing some more parts of this track, doing tutorials on them. I just wanted to do a really quick one on this because I thought you guys might be interested. Definitely go check out this song on Spotify or any other platform that you listen to music on. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. It's not that hard. And until next time, peace.